During the European session, traders received a bulk of macroeconomic data on the European economy. The eurozone disclosed the final data on the manufacturing PMI and some other reports that dropped hints about further actions of the central bank. Although the final data on the business activity in the manufacturing sector met the initial estimates and the euro continues to rise confidently, this could be partly explained by the Germany's labor market data. Thus, the unemployment rate remained the same instead of climbing to 5.6% from a 5.5%. Since the euro is extremely oversold, such insignificant but positive news was considered a strong reason for a rise. The growth was also driven by the final figures on the UK manufacturing PMI, which slightly exceeded the preliminary data. The indicator should have advanced to 49.2 points from a 47. Today's report unveiled an increase to 49.3 points, and now the euro may repeat its yesterday's scenario. During the European session, the single currency advanced, but at the beginning of the year's trade, both the euro and the pound sterling started falling rapidly. As a result, they returned to the level recorded earlier that day. Today, such a scenario will become possible only if the final data on the year's business activity is slightly above the forecast. Initial figures unveiled a rise to 47.8 points from a 46.9. If the final report meets the previous one, the euro and the pound sterling will have a chance to settle at the current levels. On the trading chart, we see that the euro failed to launch a full-scale correction against the greenback. A rebound from a 1.05 did not allow the price to reach 1.0650. However, today the euro resumed gaining in value, thus obtaining a second chance to recover. The price consolidation above 1.0650, at least on the 4-hour chart, may spur a rise in the volume of long positions. Meanwhile, the pound sterling manifested a considerable change against the US dollar yesterday. This could be explained by speculative activity. The British pound was hovering within the range of 120 pips, but this did not affect the overall situation. As a result, the quote closed the trading day near the psychological level of 1.20. Judging by the price changes, traders remain focused on the psychological level of 1.20. Once the price leaves this area, traders will get a technical signal of the end of the current fluctuation. If the price consolidates above 1.2150, traders will consider an upward scenario that may lead to a gradual recovery of the pound sterling. The downward scenario will become possible if the price settles below 1.1950. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.